I'm worried about being perceived as trying too hard a little bit. People might look at me and think I'm having some kind of crisis. Hi, I'm Emily and I'm from Brooklyn. I'm taking my salt and pepper hair and I'm turning it blue. Before we get into this transformation, don't forget to subscribe below. I've been working in the photo industry for longer than I care to share. I'm going through this transitional period now where I'm in the middle of a divorce. We separated after 11 months of marriage and it was abrupt. I'm trying to kind of find my footing again. I'm transitioning back into just focusing on myself. I do not feel ashamed to be in my mid-30s. I don't feel ashamed to be gray, but I am starting to feel old, which I think is more about your mentality. And so I just look in the mirror and it doesn't feel true to who I am and what I'm living right now. This hair color is helping me with that transition. I think people are going to be really supportive outwardly, but I suspect that people will be thinking that I'm having some kind of crisis. I don't think there's anything wrong with trying too hard. I'm just doing this for me, and I'm excited about it. Bring on the blue!
So I'm back. So what made you pick blue?
I'm going through a divorce and I just wanted a really big change to kind of reflect the big change in my life.
You've been thinking about this for a while, right?
Yeah, maybe a couple of weeks. I had blue hair in high school, so I just thought it'd be fun to do it again. Why not?
The blues, the purples, and the greens are gonna last a lot longer than if we were doing any type of pastel colors. I'm gonna kind of go through and pre-lighten some of your hair with lightener. And then once we get it to a nice blonde, what we'll do is I'll take you up to the shampoo bowl. We'll pre-tone you so that you have a little bit of a blue hue. Then we'll bring you back to the chair. We'll dry you completely, and that's when I'll be applying kind of the more darker cobalt, midnight blues into like a lighter blues. We'll let that process for about 20 to 30 minutes. Then I'll bring you back upstairs. We'll rinse you, bring you back down, and get you all styled.
Great. I started seeing grays around the age of 12. People on the street often come up to me and ask if my grays are real. It's so attractive to people that they think that it is intentional. And they ask me where they can get it done. And I just tell them, you know, I grew it myself. This is all stress.
We're gonna wait till you're about a nice blonde. We'll take you upstairs and we'll tone you and then bring you back down and put on the blue. How are you feeling so far?
I feel great. I'm really excited.
Awesome.
I cut my hair really long for my wedding. I grew it out. Right after my wedding, I cut it off. And I just feel physically lighter and buoyant. After my hair transformation, I'm hoping that I'll feel exhilarated. I might feel some regret, but I think that's good. You know, it matches the complicated feelings I have about my marriage too. You know, this is a really painful process, but just like blue hair will grow out, this pain will grow out. But I also think it's just really fun. I've had this kind of serious gray hair for a long time and I want to look in the mirror and laugh. I want to remind myself not to take things too seriously and that I can still have little adventures, even if it's just a little hair color.
So we just got rid of a little bit of the warmth kind of through the mids and ends. Then I'm gonna get you all blow dried straight and smooth, and then we'll go in with the deeper blues melting into the lighter blues.
Whew, this is really happening now, huh?
There's no turning back now.
I don't want to turn back. That is blue. That is like 90% Cookie Monster right there.
So we don't have to bust through any previous color. The health of your hair isn't a huge issue for me. We'll do a deep conditioning treatment on you today, and I do recommend probably buying a deep conditioning treatment just to use once a week at home.
In high school, I wanted to dye my hair turquoise and my mom let me do it. Very lucky, she always let me express myself. And it feels fitting to have that hair again now. This particular color is so reminiscent for me of my adolescence, and I feel like in some ways I'm kind of having a second adolescence. I just want to look into the mirror and see adventure and possibility and youthful energy.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Oh my god, I love it!
Oh, awesome.
It looks great!
Yeah?
Ooh, and it's so much softer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I look like
Awesome.
the ocean.
Yes.
I want a little fish barrette and
Yes.
swim across my head. I love it so much. It's got so much dimension and movement, just feels effervescent. Making the choice to do something for yourself, to give yourself a hair color that isn't trying to cover something up, is a really strong way to announce your presence in a room, and that feels empowering. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more ideas for Hear Me Out, comment below. And if you want to subscribe to Refinery29, click up here. To watch more videos, click down here.